joining us tonight. We're going to start by observing a moment of silence, please. I'd like to call this meeting to order, and as always, we will start with the mission statement.
Transforming education, inspiring lives, empowering love. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This is the regular meeting of the Board of School Trustees of the Lake Ridge New Tech Schools, Lake County, Indiana, May 12, 2025 at 6 p.m. in the Lake Ridge School Board Meeting Room. Let the record show the board members that are present and that the superintendent is present. Let the record show the administrators that are present. Consider the attached accounts payable vouchers and the May 9th, 2025 payroll for payment. May I have a motion? Motion by Mr. Buckley. May I have a second? Second by Ms. Neese. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 4 yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Consider the treasury report as of March 31st, 2025. May I have a motion?
Make a motion to consider the treasury report.
Motion by Mr. Bacon. May I have a second? Second by Mr. Buckley. Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 4 yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Consider the Old National Athletic Complex Donation Fund Treasury Report as of March 31st, 2025. May I have a motion?
I make a motion to consider the Old National Athletic Complex donation.
Motion by Mr. Bacon. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Buckley. Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 4 yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Consider the Old National Self-Insurance Fund Treasury Report as of March 31, 2025. May I have a motion? Motion by Ms. Neese. May I have a second? Second by Mr. Buckley. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Wait a minute. Aye. Motion carries. 4 yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Next, we're going to move on to consider the minutes of the April 28th, 2025 school board meeting. May I have a motion? Motion by Ms. Neese. May I have a second?
Second the motion.
Second by Mr. Bacon. Any questions or comments? Okay. Mr. Buckley is going to abstain from this. So any more comments? All in favor? Aye. 3 yeas, 1 abstention. Motion carries. Okay, we're going to move on. We do have a special recognition tonight.
Really?
Yes.
Good evening. My name is Louise Neese. I'm one of your board members, but I have a special announcement to make this evening. While we were at one of our national conferences, I was lucky to be picked to win a very nice little prize for one of our teachers here at Lake Ridge. So I went to all 3 principals and discussed it with them. Then I contemplated on what I was doing, and something just clicked when I came to the last meeting, especially. The enthusiasm of our teacher of the year just overwhelmed me. So I would like Natalie to come up here. Yeah. Natalie, this is a certificate that we proudly presented to you in recognition of your outstanding dedication, innovative teaching, and unwavering commitment to student success. I was told that you just really go beyond your regular duties, and I could tell that at the last meeting, that you're just so energetic. I wish I had that energy. So I'd like to present you, thanks to CORE, our construction, a $250 check to be used on some school supplies or whatever.
Oh,
you'd
gladly.
like to do.
Thank
So,
you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I guess all I'll say is, it definitely feels good to be recognized for just loving your job, because I do just love my job. I'm just happy to be here every day. So to be recognized for it feels very good. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
She did put a lot of thought into that because she's had that for almost a year now.
So, she needs to talk to, Adrian is out. Okay. I got my money. Your fast
Congratulations. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on to public comment. Public comment should remain respectful for everyone. No vulgarity is allowed. There is a 3-minute time limit. We will not discuss personnel issues or student issues. Please come up to the microphone and state your name and address for the record. If you find that your questions or concerns are not answered, you are free to schedule a meeting with Dr. Shirley. Please see Ms. Acevedo to schedule an appointment. Dr. Shirley, or no, I'm sorry. We're gonna go ahead and move on to Mr. Thompson, our first speaker, our first, public comment.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and I'm very pleased to be here. I've got a lot of thank yous. Our spring concert that happened on May 3rd would not have happened with the success that it did have without Board of Trustees, Dr. Shirley, Ms. Trevino. And Ms. Trevino, when you established this QR code and it went out on our website, we have brought in some $3,000 from the board. Eric Johnson, the marketing, this past performance, we had 50,000 digital ads that went out throughout Northwest Indiana. And it was at this direction and getting those ads in the Times newspaper and the local newspaper. So 50,000 digital ads were directed to our website. So all of the wonderful things that we're doing here at Lake Ridge, in addition to the concert, were all over Northwest Indiana. And so we thank you, Mr. Johnson, for that. Ms. Yvonne, I thank you for keeping the protocol and the standard operating procedures, because I'm kind of new to this in terms of Lake Ridge, but thank you so much. Mr. Johnson, what can I say? You have been a jewel in terms of the visual and performing arts program. Our principal, Mr. Wilson, has been a supporter. We have Aaron Smith and Vicki Jordan that handled the technology for us for the show. Mr. Townsend, his custodial staff, we worked miracles in terms of the gym being used for volleyball the day before tech, and we got back together by 11 p.m. the night before. And Chris, thank you for having me learn how to get a CDL license. We've had about 30 students from the high school that have been participating, and every Tuesday and Thursday, Mr. Chris, make sure that we have a Warrior bus available to transport those students. As a result of the May 11th event that we currently had at that time only 30 students in the visual and performing arts program at the middle school. Today, we have over 120 students that are involved in that program. Tuesdays and Thursdays, the middle school and high school students meet from 3:30 to 5. Longfellow, Wednesdays and Fridays, we're there, and the high school on Fridays. The Gallery of Arts was a concerted effort by Ms. Sam, the art teacher at the high school, and Ms. Sabrina, who is present. The Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do, that was illustrated, was done by her art class in that regard. So we want to say thank you for the team effort. I guess that's my cue. Just want to say that as a result of the work that you've done in this regard, we now have a total of $3,561.30 in the visual and performing arts to continue provide the kind of assistance that we have with the students in the program. I thank you very much on behalf of the parents, the students, and the program.
Thank you.
And we brought this as a memento of the spring, and it will be hanging in your boardroom. These are all of the wonderful students that were a part of the program, and they did a fantastic job. So we thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson.
Thank you.
Ms. Kelly Thomas.
My name is Kelly Thomas, and my address is 2170 West 49th Place. And I was originally coming here to speak on something else about the Head Start that he's proposing in the middle of the week and something else. But then I got a call from a district parent asking me about the 6 restriction tickets for graduation that I speak every year about, and I don't know why we do it. And she asked me if I could get an answer, and I said, no, the board never answers me. They didn't answer me about $12,000. So I think I have to ask you directly, Ms. Meeks, do you think we should have spent $12,000 on a speaker for your last retreat? And do you think that the money would have been better spent on securing the graduation?
Ms. Thomas, we do not poll the board. This is not a polling, this is not a question and answer. This is for us to do our business. You may go ahead with your speech, but we are not doing a question and answer.
So you'll never answer the public?
No,
This
ma'am.
is why 194 of your students, according to your own report, that live in our district go to other schools. That and the fact that we post a picture of a kid flashing a gang sign on your website. And I have the picture I sent to Mr. Bacon, if you guys want to share that around. And this is the reason that your community has no trust in you, no support in you, and we go to other schools.
Thank you for your comments, Ms. Thomas. Okay, Dr. Shirley, are you ready to go?
One of the things I like to say, life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. That's George Bernard. All right. We talk about our goal area every meeting. Goal area 1, academic. All learners will continuously demonstrate academic growth. Goal area 2, safety. We will provide a safe and secure learning environment for all. Goal area 3, equity. We will provide a positive, inclusive, and equitable environment for all. Goal area 4, communication. We will improve communication and strengthen relationships both internally and externally. And goal area 5, finance. We will advocate to increase the financial resources of the corporation to provide an outstanding school environment and opportunities for our students, staff, and community. Starting with professional development, we recommend Cynthia Mosino, Lincini, Mariah Martinez, Araceli Mendoza, Andrew Ventris, Holly Quinte, and Kyla Craig attend the 2025 Indiana Power School High School on June 10th, 11th, and the 2025 in Noblesville, Indiana, with expenses paid from the Education Title II-A and Operating Fund. We recommend Marty Murphy attend the AP Career Kickstart Summer Institute on July 8th through 11th, 2025 in Indianapolis, Indiana, with expenses paid from the Title II-A fund. We recommend the professional development item.
May I have a motion?
Make a motion to recommend approving professional development.
May I have a second? Second by Mr. Buckley. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
4 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Thank you. Moving to leave, resignation, and input. All new employment to Lake Ridge New Tech Schools is contingent upon a cleared expanded criminal history background check within 30 days and a cleared expanded child protection index check within 60 days of effective date. That's Indiana Code 20-26-2-1.5 and Indiana Code 20-26-2-1.3. We recommend accepting Marcus Peterson's resignation from the student supervisor position at Longfellow New Tech Elementary School, effective May 2nd, 2025. We recommend Miranda Cabina for employment as the 7th grade volleyball coach at Lake Ridge New Tech Middle School for the 2025-2026 athletic season. Recommend approval of the leave's resignation and employment items.
May I have a motion? Motion by Ms. Neese, may I have a second? Second by Mr. Buckley. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 4 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
All right, thank you. We're gonna move to, new business. We're recommending approval the following donations at Longfellow New Tech Elementary School during Teacher Appreciation Week. 2 cases of gummy bears from Albany Candy Factory, Hobart, Indiana, total estimate value of $160. 40 scoops of ice cream from Culver's Highlands, Indiana, total estimate value of $131.60. 40 cutting boards from school board member Mr. David Bacon, total estimate value, not including time spent making them, $285. 8 extra large Fiesta Aurelio pizza, Griffith, Indiana, total estimate value of $250. 40 small bags of movie butter popcorn from Chicago Land Popcorn, Maryville, is a total of estimated value of $100. Continental breakfast for 40 people from Shire Insurance, total estimate value of $200. Strike and Van Til, $50 gift card to Sunshine Committee for Teacher Appreciation Cake. Snacks and drinks for Teacher Appreciation from Community in School, total estimate value of $150. We recommend approval of the annual renewal of our food service provider, Chartwell, for the 2025-2026 school year. We recommend approval of the NICEC, Northern Indiana Educational Service Center contract for the district media director position. We recommend approval of the Education to Operation Fund transfer effective March 31st, 2025. We recommend approval of the transportation service contract with North American Central for the 2025-2028 contract period. We recommend approval of the attached list of Lake Ridge New Tech Middle School athletic coaches for the 2025-2026 athletic season. We recommend approving the attached donation made to Lake Ridge School Visual and Performing Arts Program via Event Link. We are recommending the cancellation of the May 26, 2025 board meeting due to the Memorial Day holiday. We recommend approving and paying to the attached wages for the Lake Ridge Visual and Performance Arts employees for the hours worked during the period of January 2025 to May 2025. Recommend approval of the new business item.
May I have a motion? Motion by Mr. Buckley, may I have a second?
Second motion.
Second by Mr. Bacon. Any questions or comments?
Question, Mr. Wilkerson, is the date right for each?
Yes, those are the correct dates for the contract period, but those, there are, cancellation provisions in that contract.
Okay, any more questions or comments? I'm just gonna make a comment now. We are very blessed to have some great donors to our school district, and I would like to thank them for that. And that's all I have. Are there any more questions or comments? Okay, all in favor? Aye. 4 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
That's all I have for you.
Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and start with closing comments. Mr. Buckley.
Thank you all for coming out tonight. Appreciate you all being here. That's what I'll say. So everyone have a good evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Buckley. Ms. Neese.
Thank you for everything. I like seeing people in here. I enjoyed the presentation. I enjoyed that performance very myself. I think holding it in
and not really having the stage front kind of atmosphere. You did a really nice job for the first time trying to do it in a gym. It was really nice. I enjoyed the music. The kids loved the time. Two of my granddaughters got to sing, so I was excited about that. And I was a little late because I had some other things that I was doing that morning, but I really enjoyed it. And I'm really excited for Natalie because she just shows such enthusiasm, and I hear tremendous things about you from your principal that you really go beyond a lot. So keep that up. I hope you never get rid of that enthusiasm because our schools need that. That's about it.
Thank you, Ms. Neese. Mr. Baker.
I'd like to thank Ms. Natalie for your performance in this classroom. You seem to know and passion. You can just see it coming, bubbling out of you all the time. Mr. Johnson, appreciate that the way you were able to increase those numbers from 30 to 120. That's immaculate. That's exceptional. I think we really recommend for that. I'd also like to thank Ms. Thomas just for her community feedback. Appreciate it. And everyone else for coming out. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Wilkerson.
Thank you, Madam President. Just want to thank everyone for being here this evening. Congrats to everyone in the Visual and Performing Arts program. As Mr. Thompson sort of, related, it takes a village. And so the Lake Ridge Village came out in force. And as a result, we had a great show and, looking forward even more to next year when it's in our, brand spanking new auditorium. So that'll be great. This is the last board meeting before graduation, so congratulations to the class of 2025. You'll go far in life as long as you follow your dreams. Natalie, congratulations. Come by the business office and we'll be happy to spend your $250. And then thanks to all of the wonderful donors for Teacher Appreciation Week. It's fantastic that the community gets behind our teachers and just wish we could do that every week, but that's really great. Last thought, please keep the Akers family in your thoughts. Mr. Akers was a long-time board member. The family's going through a health crisis, so please keep them in your thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wilkerson. Mrs. Trevino.
Just want to thank all who came out tonight. We appreciate everyone being here. Congratulations, Natalie. That's so amazing and well-deserved, of course. Thank you, Mr. Thompson, and to everyone who contributed to the VPA program on May 3rd and also the band concert that we had last week. Mr. Thompson, to see the 2nd through 12th graders all together performing was it was amazing. It was beautiful. I also wanted to thank all the donors and to also let everyone know that iRead started this week. And that we'll be registering at the elementary for summer school soon. I believe kindergarten roundup is May 20th. And then we also are registering for summer school at the middle school already. So please spread the word. And also, besides Ms. Akers' family, also keep Mrs. Lopez's family. They also are going through a health crisis as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Trevino. Dr. Shirley.
Thank you. First, I want to say congratulations to Mrs. Thompson. Mrs. Thompson has been here 2 years, and we've had major production. And that is amazing. We have not had that in years. On top of that, Mr. Sage had his band concert this weekend. Mr. Thompson was very supportive of that, and they were very exciting and good. Our kids had a ball, and that's really something when the kids are enjoying the work that they are doing. So we appreciate you for taking time to do that. I also want to thank Mr. Sabucky. We had prom this past weekend on Friday night. It was a success. Our kids looked amazing. Everybody made it home safe. I don't go to sleep till I know all the kids made it home safely. I worry about that. And then I want to give some special acknowledgement to our teachers because we had Teacher Appreciation Week. We had Principal Appreciation Week. And we also had our communications person that had, he was recognized by INSPRA. That's the organization that handles communications at the state of Indiana. And so we recognize his service and his work, and along with his side person, Mr. Carter, they are doing a lot of work in marketing this district. We are getting more advertisement, positive advertisement than we've ever had before. And I appreciate that. And thank you for doing that. I also want to thank you. You all didn't see it, you missed it. Last week, our art teacher, Ms. Sam, at the Performing Arts, we had students that placed first. If you went over to the Fine Arts Center in Munster, all their work was on display. You'll see some of it because Mr. Johnson and I had an opportunity to go look at the work. And again, not only our school, it was all the schools in Lake County. They were just beautiful, the work. I mean, we had some. My only question is, I don't know where the students' minds are because some of the pictures were way out there. And so I just had to say, well, that's fine. And so that was good. So I think I covered everybody. We also, in our acknowledgement of our family, Belinda Sherwood is having a hard time with her family. We are experiencing a lot of illness in our central office, and it's really not easy because they are really, really hard illness. So we just want to say prayers for all of those people that are doing that. We want to recognize our bus display from our proud Director of Transportation, Wade Hand, Christopher. That was his board this month. Every month, we showcase somebody's work. And it's always good to recognize this. Keep up the good work, and good things continue to come. So we thank you for that. I think I covered everything. Did I miss anybody or anything? And all our donors, we really appreciate that. Sponsorship and all the good things that's going on. And thank you for sharing the money. You'll probably go. All right. Everyone have a good
win anything, so it's really a miracle.
And I also want to just say to all the mothers out there, I hope you enjoyed your day yesterday. I'm certainly did, peaceful and restful. So thank you, Al. The next holiday is Memorial Day. So we'll be out for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shirley. And the only comment I have is per Steve Horton, our Board of Directors for Indiana School Board Association. Board meetings are a meeting for the board to conduct school business, not a meeting for the community. It is not a question and answer session. Any and all questions that we have had are asked before the meeting. Therefore, board meetings should always remain perfunctory. With that, I need a motion to adjourn. Motion by Ms. Meeks. May I have a second? Second by Mr. Buckley. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you.